In this video, we're going to learn about time off plans. So we're going to go to the admin section and scroll down to time off plans. You can see that we've already added 3 different plans. Let's add another one. New time off plan. We could give it a description. In this case, it renews every year. We could change it to every month or every week. And we're setting this to 120 hours. So we do hours instead of days so that it's easier to handle partial days off. We also have a rollover option. In this case, we're allowing the employee to roll over all 120 hours should it turn out where they don't use them. You can limit the number of hours that roll over if you want to. Okay, so once you have these in place, we want to go over to members. And for each employee, let's just edit Allison. Time off. This is where you can establish their time off plans. You can give employees multiple time off plans. And this could make sense if you have a vacation plan, maybe a volunteer plan, or you might have a, sick days plan or some other type of time off plan. Okay, so just make sure that each employee has the appropriate time off plans. And then as a user, you can go to your My Settings page and then click on Time Off Request. And you can see the time off plans that you have, how much of the plan you have available, how much has been used. And then we go over here and you can see some of the requests. So we have pending, rejected, approved, etc. And if the user wants to request off for time, they click there. They can select the plan they want to apply it to. So maybe this is for volunteer plan. Volunteering, and then you can pick the dates. So, maybe 2 days. And you can actually specify if it's a partial day. So maybe all day on the first day, and for the second day, it's going to be for just a part of the day. And they click submit. Now, when the user submits time off, there's really 2 options. And let's go back to the admin section to view those 2 options. It could be that you have down here auto approval turned off for time logs. Okay, so if auto approval is turned off, then you have managers that would approve the time. But in this case, we are going to leave it turned on. So just be aware of that. But if you have a manager who's approving time, then you'll need to go over here to the manager's dashboard, and you'll need to make sure that the manager has been set up here. And for each manager, you'll want to make sure, so let's just say here, let's just find a manager. So Brandon might be a manager, and we're going to say he is approving time off. And then you want to pick the people that he manages. So essentially, and as you can see, you can self-manage. So he could approve his own time, or his own time off request, that is. Then we go here, Allison. So in that way, whenever Allison submits a time off request, Brandon is notified, and because he's a manager, he has access to the manager dashboard. And as you can see, time off. And then over here, you can see the outstanding request. Now the manager will be notified as these requests come in, and he could come over here, he could approve the request, and you could do new time off request here. And you can see the kind of parameters for that particular request.